Hello Viola, 6th grade. This is your promised tutorial on España Cañí. Before I run it through, I wanted to go through some important parts with you. The very first part that I need you to do is 50 with pickup. And so I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to run it through. So I'm going to start at 50 with pickup. I've told you that instead of high 3, as you see, this viola has a black first finger tape, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. And you can play a high 3 to get a C sharp, or you can play a low 4, whichever you choose for convenience. The important thing is that the finger has to be right in between the tapes. I see a lot of students just put it a little bit above the third tape, and that is simply not enough. It really has to be in between. If you look at it, it's actually an illusion, but the finger looks closer to the fourth finger tape. The truth is that it's right in the middle, but the illusion is that it's closer to the fourth finger tape. So if you put it and it's not close to the fourth finger tape, that's definitely probably wrong. So you want to really check that note and listen for the intonation in the section. Okay, so I'm going to do it slowly, and then I'm going to show you how to practice it, and then I'm going to play it in tempo. So this is 50 with pickup. Okay, so this is a big part. You have to play it together with the cellos, and in order to be able to do it correctly and quickly, you have to practice the different motions, and you have to repeat them a lot so your fingers can learn effectively and coordinate with the right hand as well. So the first thing to practice is getting that beginning. Whether you do 3 or 4, it has to be in tune. Okay, so now we are at 52. I would practice the fourth finger. I wouldn't play open string. Here I just concentrate on that simple motion to make sure that my fingers fall in the right places and they are quick. Now we'll practice the group with the 16 notes. Whether you play a 3 or a 4, it's not really that relevant. It's convenience. So now let's put it together. Again. Again. And speed it up. Okay, so once you speed it up, you're ready to continue. Whether you play it. Make sure that you practice going from the first string. And you teach your finger, whichever is the 3 or the 4, that goes. It goes without hesitation. Now make sure that you train your second finger to be low. You can practice to train your fourth finger. And then once you have practiced the motions, you can put it together. And then speed it up. Okay, so now this is 50 with pickup in tempo. 1, 2, 1. 1. So that's a pretty big stretch. I just wanted to continue in tempo. Now let's chop it up in little pieces and go over them, and we'll put it back together. Beginning, nothing really, at 59. Okay, then second measure of that line. Now careful, there is a C sharp. So I'll practice 64, and see, your numbers are conveniently added for you. Whether you do it with 3 or 4, the important thing is to repeat it. In order for fingers to learn, you cannot just repeat a couple of times. You have to repeat like 20 or 50 times for the fingers to learn. But the thing is that if you do it correctly, you can do it really quickly and actually save yourself time. Okay, so 64, 64, 1 or 1 or. You can use. Okay, 67, important thing is the rhythm. There are rests, and it's on the offbeat. So after you finish at 66, rest, rest, rest. That's a 3 on C. Then, okay, last measure of that line, the 73, 2, and low 2. Now we are on the triplet part. So the first part, step 1, is to make sure that you can play the triplet quickly. I will speed it up. Okay, then you add one note, whether you use 3 or 4. Whichever finger you use, and speed it up until it's accurate every single time. Okay, now you can practice the whole measure. If you're ready, 74. Then 75, rest. Here don't sleep, it goes on immediately. 2, low 2, 2, 2, 1, rest. 2, 2, 1, rest. 2, 2, 1. Okay, and now before 86 you will need to practice. I use the formula usually 4 plus 1, so that means get the first 4 notes plus 1 note. When that is accurate and becomes quick, then the next one, starting on the 3, same thing, speed it up, and then that part is very important. You are the driving force here, violas, so that measure is very important for you to be as loud as possible. And then make sure that you go back. Okay, and there is one more measure, 93. Okay, 4 plus 1, first 4 notes. Second group. And once you're done and you sped it up, you can put it together. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through the whole piece. So you start with the tremolo. And then subito piano, you have to drop down, stop moving so far. And you have to go really quickly. And be ready. Low one. I told you that instead of sliding, you can use the second finger on the first finger tape. So this part sounds like this. And then you can put your third finger on the second finger tape. Normally your hand is like this, but if you move everything back, okay, low 1, 2 on the first finger tape, 3 on the second finger tape, you'll be able to play all the notes without having to move the hand. So 6. Now go and reset the hand at 14 on the second. Low 2. Now this is 32. Low 2, 2, 1, 1, and slide here back. Now reset. Rest. 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 Oh, sorry, my bad. Ready. You can use high 3 or low 4. 2 on C string. Grab it really close to the bridge to make good sound articulated. Okay? Alright, good luck.